Hey my friends, how's it going? I was doing a little cutting task and figured I'd talk about this little blade here that I was doing it with. I got this back, I don't know, early 90s I guess, from a company that we all know and love, Frost Cutlery. I see there. It's got bone handles, kind of an amber bone handle, brass bolsters, blah blah blah. And Frost's reputation for kind of cheapy crap, but this thing's not bad. The fit and finish was pretty good on it. Not fantastic, but pretty good. And it was just a cool little design. This is tiny. Okay, so bear with me here. I'll probably be bringing it back in closer, but this is a little tiny guy. But I'll bring it back down to here again. Back a little bit, and I'll just throw my fat fingers in there because it seems to have better lighting down below. Except now I can't get around the tripod. I'll work with it. So, like I said, the fit and finish for the most part was pretty good. The only thing is this little gap here. Which, you know what, I'm not complaining because I think this thing was, if I recall correctly, incredibly cheap. And what we have is a little straight razor style blade. Now it didn't come out to, when I got it, I don't think it was the sharpest thing in the world, but it did its job. I'm trying to read this here. I can't see in the viewfinder. Everything looks blurry in there. I think that's a stamp that just says stainless steel. And whatever this logo was for Frost that I cannot make out, but I know it was Frost Cutlery. I store it in the little box it came in. But I thought it was a pretty cool little thing. I don't know what their little slip joints are like nowadays, but just wanted to see. And bring it over to this side. We got a little over an inch and a half blade. Cutting edge of about right around an inch, maybe just a hair over. Inch and an eighth. Sorry, I'm out of view. But thing's pretty awesome. I was using it to cut out a stencil. Recognize that, I'm sure. Because I had a suggestion from an awesome viewer who said, hey, you ever thought about burning that into your piece of wood? I'm thinking, oh, that would be pretty cool. And I might just kind of flatten it out up here and dig out the old wood burner and try to get it in there. But anyway, as I was cutting with this thing, I thought, well, might as well do a video on it. But cool little tool. And I think I almost cut myself with it. Yep, that was close. Cuts pretty good. I was cutting, with the tip on a board. Just doing this, and it does that quite well. Really minimal effort. It wasn't really hard to get pretty sharp. I had to reprofile the edge a little bit, but I think that was the only time I've ever sharpened it. Hasn't had excessive use, minor package openings, stuff like that here and there, but maintained a pretty good edge. I mean, it was enough to do the cutting on this, and some of that's kind of precision. You get it in your hand, you can get your finger right there on the tip, control it well. It's nice to have the little extra thread for you, just for your pinky to grab. It'd be nice if that was even a little thicker. But yeah, just thought I'd share that little guy with you. So yeah, let me know what you think of it. Get it back in frame. Little Frost Cutlery mini straight razor slip joint. Kinda cool. And yeah, I'll do a separate vid on once I get this thing all burned, the wood burned, see how that comes out. And a teaser, because I just want to see if anybody knows. You got to think 80s. Inexpensive and shown around a lot, with a lot of different companies making it. China, Japan, probably Pakistan, all doing the same design, but I only think one of them was actually the authentic version. I want to say, I don't know, because I don't think it really had much of a name brand. Ignore the handle and just see if you can guess, if anybody has a clue. Just ignore this thing in the handle. That was something, I had this since I was a teenager, so did stupid things back then. But here, here's a teaser knife that I'm going to do a little talk about. Not that it's anything greatly exciting, but it's actually giving it a good review. So anyway, Frost straight razor slip joint thingy, amber bone, jigged. I think they called it honeycomb. There you have it. Take care, guys. Have a great one, and see you soon.